Now, this war has its twists and its turns. It has a lot of them. And one of those turns is Henry DuPont. Now, earlier we talked about how the cannons were leapfrogged backwards in an effort to slow down the Confederates and to allow the Federals to get across that bridge and across the water. Henry DuPont was in charge of that unit that did that. And later at Cedar Creek, he would receive a Medal of Honor. But it wasn't for this. It was for his actions at Cedar Creek. In June of 1864, however, the United States Army, the leadership at that time, decided that they were going to burn the village of VMI. DuPont was against the idea. He was not a fan of it, and a lot of the officers in that army thought that it was the wrong thing to do, and they spoke up against it, but they were forced to do it anyway. Later on, DuPont would be able to try to make that right, and he ends up sponsoring legislation that would pay back the damages that were done to that village. It ends up succeeding. The Senate Majority Leader was Thomas Staples Martin of Virginia at that time, and he fought as a VMI cadet at New Market. So the two of them were enemies at one point in time and ended up working together, regardless of what they fought for at the time, to try to make something right at the end of this war, at the conclusion of everything. So, I think that's a lesson for the world. If those two guys can shoot at each other all day long and hate each other for being enemies, and then eventually come back together and become a team and work for something good, I think the rest of the world can do that.